Good afternoon folks, 21st Century Caveman here. Hope everybody's well, I hope everybody's happy. Now I hope everybody can see clearly what I'm going to do today because it's very overcast outside and I've switched off the electricity because we'll be infilling the walls which have been chased out when the property was rewired, and obviously I've had to turn the electricity off for safety's sake, so there's no lighting. So there are in each room there are multiple chases which need filling in. Lots of little boxes and stuff which we need to fill in, excuse me. So the first thing we need to do then is to PVA these chases. I've already mixed up some PVA, just some stuff I got from Wickes ages ago. It's lasted a long time. So I've actually mixed it to the consistency of milk, so that's 4 or 5 parts water to 1 part PVA, and we're going to PVA all of the chases, all of the areas which we need to plaster. And the reason for doing that is because if we don't, the wall at the back here is very dry and it will suck out the water from the plaster, which will make it dry and crack. So as I say, we're going to PVA everything. I've covered up the sockets, switches, all that sort of good stuff, and I'm just going to give it a good soak in to control the suction on the wall. I'll reset the camera and I'll get back to you. Now I have already brushed out as much crap as I can from the chases, so you know there shouldn't be loads and loads of debris where you're going to get the odd bit falling out. If you get any runs, just wipe it off before it dries out. You know, otherwise just keep everything as clean and tidy as you can do. Now this is the stuff I'm going to use to fill in those channels. Thistle Bonding coat, as it tells you, lightweight undercoat, backing plaster for smooth and low suction backgrounds. Now this stuff is ideal for filling in cracks, gaps, that sort of stuff, and perfect for filling out this sort of chasing. Now I do have an STS drill with a paddle attached, but for the small amounts I'll be doing this afternoon, I'm just going to use this mixing paddle here, okay? Just mix them up in a bucket and just draw it from the bucket. To my mind, that looks about spot on. So I'm just using my Marshalltown 13-inch. I've had this for years. Now I haven't done any plastering for about 2 or 3 years now. I was quite looking forward to this. I would stress that I'm a DIY plasterer. And it is one of the DIY DIY activities, which I think is my favourite really. It requires a tremendous amount of skill, and I've got a lot of respect for those people who do this sort of thing for a living. So initially then, I'm just going to fill in the chases, but I will not be leaving this plaster flush with the external plaster. I'm going to take it in a few mil. So I've got to make sure I pack this stuff in, but not so much so that it will obstruct me fitting the screws back in these switches. This up a bit. As you'll see, this stuff is starting to dry off already. It was a thick mix, which means it's a dry mix. So I just want to get rid of any unnecessary crap. So I'm now going to use my little filling knife just to reduce some of the thickness on this. Just want to take it back 2 or 3 mil from the edges. Doesn't need to look pretty, not at this stage anyway. Just score it up a bit. So this will just give a good key for the top coat of plaster. There we go. So we don't need to do much more than that. It's quite deep, this cavity. Clean this up.